I'm out here on my favourite bike, and here it is here. This is a 2022 model Royal Enfield Classic 350 in the hot colour, I think, Halcyon Grey. And I'm really happy with this bike so far. It's a really little bullet performer, you could say. And I think out of all the Enfields I've had over the last 10 years, and I think I've had roughly, 20, I think this is my favourite of them all because this bike seems to be so far ultra reliable. I'll give you a flick of the speedo at this stage. I've done pretty good, 1900 kilometres I think. I just clicked over on the way out, 1902 k's, and that's in 3 weeks. So, you know, it's done really well in that thing. Always a good starter, first time every time. I've had a couple of little niggles with it in minor things, but, you know, nothing to get too excited about because I've had Enfields where I've had to bring them in and start fixing them on the first day. Thankfully with this particular 350, they're really well put together. And in all honesty, I haven't had to touch it at all. Nothing, like just get on it each day and ride it. It's almost like a miracle bike for one of them. So to keep that in mind, while we're here, I'm going to also mention that I'm seriously thinking now just concentrating the channel just on this Classic 350. And all the information I'll be put up on that one will be sort of to do with riding this bike because these are without a doubt my favourite bike, and now I'm back on and clocking up a few kilometres. I'd like to see how well this goes over a long term and whip some kilometres on it, and I'd also like to get out there and do it with the Cook series, what I've got planned. So if you're on the fence and you're wondering if you'd get any good info on this channel, I think you'll get a lot of good info because not only do we talk about this Classic 350, I also know quite a bit about the 350 and the Carby. I've had 2 of those, and in the C5s especially, I've had 13 new ones of those, I think it was. So I know a fair bit about them, plus I've had 2 Interceptors and a Himalayan. So I've had a lot of these Enfields, so I'm sort of tied up with liking these Enfields, and they're my favourite bike. And even though I get the chance to ride a huge amount of bikes, or I have over the last 10 years, it always goes back to these Enfields because I like the trip back in time experience. And when you get on this, you really feel like you're on a new old bike. So that's what I like about it. And the best thing about it, with these new old bikes, when you buy them for the price, the main thing is they start, because I've had the restored ones, and they do look good in some of the brands like Triumph and all that, when you buy a restored one, but the fact is, when it comes to the crunch, they're only good to look at, and they'd be nowhere near as reliable as what you could get out of this one, where this does look old, but it runs like a new bike. So it's a really smooth thing, and the best thing I like about it so far, very little vibration in this bike compared to the run-of-the-mill Enfield. So if you're on the fence and you want to think about subscribing to the channel, please do, because there's going to be a lot of stuff here. If you like the clip what I put together, give it a thumbs up. And I think I'll have something here to show you later on. Now during the 1900 kilometres, I've got this one out and babied it and thought to myself, oh well, I'll get and polish it each day and ride it around. I've had this on good roads. Back roads. Dirt roads. Tracks. I've had it everywhere. And it's never let me down once. Like every time I get out there and you pull up somewhere, starts first time every time. It's pretty good to ride. The suspension's good as you run through the ruts and things like that. You know, it's nowhere near dual sport standard, but it's pretty good for what it is. I would have thought if I had a little bit better set of tyres on it, you could go maybe into a little bit rougher country too. But if you have a look at these clips I'm going to show you now on the 4 areas in question, I think you'd be fairly impressed how well this little bike performs and how satisfied I am with it, how it puts along and runs along the old disused tracks and things like that. Plus I've also got a clip there where I've got the drone in the air too, so it's something different. Always good to get out there, because when you get out there and fire a drone up too, it just gives you a total different look at the countryside compared to just riding along and throwing your GoPro on the bars or through a helmet and stuff like that. And the aerial shot really, you know, breaks them out. So at the moment is, in all honesty, I've been that impressed with this bike after through 3 weeks of ownership and riding it, that I am this impressed. So guys, follow me, why don't we check out this fantastic view. And look at this, it even gets better. So stay tuned.